All right, we go. You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got Coach Twan Bollinger in the building.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Oh man, you know it's long overdue.
Definitely. I've been waiting for you, man.
I've
My
been on the move,
schedule's
man.
crazy.
I gotta slow down. I gotta chill out. I'm doing too much. My girl's spazzing on me. But for the people that don't know, give them a little breakdown about yourself.
Man, I'm originally from the Bronx, New York. I came up here. I can't even remember the year. I played at Cayuga. Won the
Shout out
conference
Coach
champ.
Tone.
Love Coach Tone, the best coach I ever had. Played out there until like 2012. Won a conference championship. Had a couple things going on with my family back home, so I had to go back home. Then I came back up and finished up my schooling at OCC, and then I just been up here ever since, man.
What where you started coaching at
I
before?
started coaching at Nottingham.
Oh, hands. That's fine.
Yep.
That was your first job.
Yes, sir.
Who was there when you was Mr. Jones there when you got there or
So
EJ was there?
Jones, the year that I got there, Jones was leaving. He had just finished up his last season. He became dean of students, and he was on his way out. You know, his son went to football and stuff like that.
Yeah. So that was 15, 16?
Nah, that was,
Or 13, 14.
I think it was 17, 18, because our first class was Jakir, Arjun, and we had Jakir and Arjun. That's when we played Liverpool in the championship and they went undefeated.
That was your first year?
That was our first year.
Because I came to him in 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Jones was gone way before that because I used to come watch him when they played Auburn all the time.
Right. Now that from what we understood, that's when he had left.
The year before that.
Yep.
So let's and then what you got for the people that don't know, you got your own AAU program, right?
Yeah, man. Kings of New York. We're going through a couple of different things right now. We got like a lot of independent circuits calling us to join them. We waiting to hear back from Zero Gravity, but you know, I had my run with a couple of sponsored AAU teams and coaching and stuff like that. The travel was too much for me, with me having a newborn baby at the time. So I just decided to like create my own thing here. I thought there was enough talent here, so I just said let's build something competitive.
Yeah, you know everybody wants to try our AAU program nowadays. About
Right.
200 of them around here.
Right.
And then what grades you doing this year? Or what age?
So
What age?
this year we doing 16U, 15U, 16U, and 17U.
Those are great.
We were gonna do a 8U team, like an 8th grade team, but because we had got invited to the Marquee Hoops Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, it's a whole bunch of AAU teams, and like not a lot of people know about like made hoops around here and the Marquee Hoops circuit. So they take their kids respectfully to the other programs, and then you know I miss out. The kids here miss out on a good opportunity.
So this would be this year 2 or this year 3 for Kings of New York.
This is gonna be year 3 for Kings of New York, man. It's had a lot of players come through.
What would you say? Because I know you're from the city, so you don't see the ballers or the ballers. Well, where's the toughest competition? Would you say for AAU right now?
In AAU right now, the toughest competition is coming from North Carolina.
Down that way, they do got a lot of athletes down there.
That's a fact. North Carolina, because the thing about it is they never stopped playing like throughout the whole COVID time.
Year round.
They didn't, like when everybody else had stopped with COVID, they didn't shut down their gyms. They didn't take rims off for the hoops or nothing. They kept playing, and that's why like Mozzie had went down there and excelled, because while everybody else was sitting at home, he was down there just
working. I think I think Florida. It was them in Florida too that didn't do nothing. They kept everything going.
They just never stopped. So now their athletes are so far ahead.
How you what high school you went to? I forgot to ask you that.
First I started at Lincoln. and then I ended up at Truman High School.
Oh, so you was in the trenches for real.
Definitely, man.
What
Definitely.
what what made you choose CCC? The tone come down there and get you, or you hollered at him?
So I had a friend who was there at first. It was a female friend who was from like my neighborhood and stuff like that. She had went up there for their nursing program, and
Yeah,
she was
that's
like,
a good
"Yo,
one.
they got a pretty good basketball team and stuff like that." So I had hollered at Tone, and he was like, "Yo, listen, come up here on a recruiting trip, whatever the case may be." And I came on the recruiting trip, and he was just like, "Yeah, like come back if you want to." And I just went back, and it was like it was love ever since. Tone was hands down the best coach I ever had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
He,
played him.
it's tough love, but it's what you need.
Yeah, he don't play no games. I played. We
Yeah, he
yes,
don't
we
play
played
no
him.
game.
We played him this Sunday too. Matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah, at CCC.
Okay.
What So you was there with Terry and them?
Nah, I was there. It was me, Donald Law, Scotty, Roro, um, Kimi from Fowler.
Yep.
We had a couple boys from Rochester. We had Carlos and Trav from Edison Tech.
That might have been.
Um,
That was the last year they. I think that was the last year they made. Y'all made a run in the
yep,
regionals. That was the
it
last year.
was. Yep,
All right. So hey, let's not waste no more time, man. We got a big announcement coming from Nottingham High School. A lot of
definitely,
people don't.
man.
I mean, you probably didn't tell anybody what the school and the program.
Nah, I haven't. The only people that really know is some of the parents. The kids know, but you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of people out here, they just. I didn't get a chance to tell anybody, and I wanted to break it on a platform like
Yeah,
this. You know what I'm
let me
saying?
tell you, I appreciate I mess with you, so I appreciate you reaching out to me.
Nah,
But
definitely.
yeah, let the people know what's going on.
So, unfortunately, you know, Derek Jackson had to step away due to some personal stuff. So, I am the new head basketball coach at Nottingham High School, going into this season and to further years coming. You know, it's been a long time coming, just putting in a lot of work, and I just want to thank like guys like you, Randy, D Jack, Mr. Hicks. You know, y'all was open the gym to me when I came in. You know what I'm saying? I was a young cat that came in and just learned from all of you guys that were already there.
My boy grinded to get that, man. So there you
Yeah,
go,
man.
man. Everybody watching.
It was a grind, man.
I was shocked too when they told me, but I don't. You know, you probably don't even know this, but D Jack is the reason I got the job at SUNY ESF. He put me
Word.
on the coach, yeah, because when he was at Onondaga, they used to play the coach that's there now, John D'Antonio. But D Jack, yeah, I shot him a text and told him well wishes, but I mean, his
Yeah,
time was up.
that's my guy, man. Like
Yeah,
when I first came back, when I first had moved back up here, I didn't know nothing about Syracuse. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I needed something different from where I was in New York City because there was nothing good going on down there. So when I came here, he had remembered me for playing it with Tone, and he was like, he took me in. Like I had my daughter. It's me and my daughter's mother, my girlfriend. We was up here by ourselves, and she's from Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the Bronx. We got this newborn baby, like, and he just took us all in as family, and he's been watching, like, just looking out for us ever since. So, like Saturday, when he was telling everybody in the locker room, it was kind of emotional to me because I was like, "Yo, like you showed me everything around here. You gave me my first coaching job, and you just
Yeah,
like,
man. He just
you
a
know
good
what I'm
dude too,
saying?
anyways. He a well respected coach and a hard nosed coach. But
Definitely."
he got relationships with all the boys that he coached because he keep it real. He always keep it real.
Right. And he's what they need. He's what they need in high school to make sure that they ready for college.
Cause he keep it real. Ain't no sugarcoat nothing. He gonna cuss you out if you gotta get cussed out.
Definitely.
But yeah, man. I'm gonna be around this weekend for sure. So is that a city? Is that the city tournament? Is that following
Yeah,
this weekend?
it's the city tournament. We got Henniger Friday at 4:30, and then Corcoran, you know, they got to do their city versus city thing and put
Yeah,
Corcoran and Nottingham at 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday,
Amir just told me
which is
that too. Matter of
terrible.
fact. So who so is ITC Fowler Henniger Corcoran
I think, yep, I think it's
and
ITC
Nottingham
Flower,
and
Henniger,
Nottingham.
Corcoran, and Nottingham.
So there's what's that? That's 5 teams. Grade
Yep.
6 teams.
I think we play Henniger Friday, and Henniger plays. I don't think Henniger plays again on Saturday. Corcoran plays Saturday. I don't know how it specifically goes, but
Yeah,
I
because they
just
ain't
know
gonna
we
have.
play both of them. Yeah.
They probably won't have y'all play ITC or Fowler.
Nah.
ITC will probably play Fowler.
Right.
They should have called. They should have called another school though to make it even.
Yeah, that's what we did last year. I
I
don't
remember.
you know.
It was jumping too. Well, it was 2 years ago that it was at Ham, right? 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and we had played.
Liverpool was in it too.
Liverpool was in it. We had played a couple. We had Liverpool in it, the city schools, and we had played somebody from out of town. That was our biggest thing. We always wanted to play one of our games was somebody from out of town, and then one of our games was in town. Like a lot of people was like, "Why are you guys playing so early this year?" And
I remember because it was packed too. It was packed there too at Ham because we had an away game and we came back and it was a late game. They were still going. It might have been Corcoran and Nottingham. Y'all played a late game.
Yeah, we did.
So let's talk about the Nottingham roster. What I mean, y'all look good against the first half against Green Tech. I didn't make it to the game for Ithaca, but y'all smashed them.
Yeah, so a lot of people, man, they didn't. A lot of people up here don't know who Green Tech is. You obviously do with your connections with the City Rocks, but that's a tough team, man. And it's like you can't let them get comfortable and confident because it was like
they started shooting, knocking them threes.
They couldn't miss. It was like they could not miss, man.
I feel like they're I think they're missing another key player too that was out. Or I don't know if that was him on the sideline, but I feel like they're still missing another kid too that everybody keeps talking about. I just don't know the kid's name.
Yep, they're definitely missing another kid, and that kid number 4, the left-handed guy, he's been at Green Tech since he was in 9th grade, and we've been playing them for about 4 years now. Take out the COVID year. So
he was on the orange. He was on the City Rocks orange team, but they pulled him up for Peach Jam too. I think he got some boom. He's scrappy too, and he left-handed.
Right. So we had played them the past couple years when we had Mozzie and Dom and Jaden Izomo and them, and we've been giving it to them. So it was sad for us to lose. You know what I'm saying? But I was happy for him to see that he finally got one on us.
Yeah, he can talk his junk.
Yeah, even though it was like we got our asses kicked, excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying? Like I was happy.
Well, it was 12. It was 12 at halftime, right?
Yeah, it was 12 at halftime. Then we had brought it back down to 4 in the third quarter. Then they just started shooting the lights on. It was like they
run something crazy. I started talking to Coach Wright, and I looked up the score. That shit was like 24.
Yeah, it was like they couldn't miss, yo. I remember one possession. We doubled the kid, and he shot it from the hash, and it just hit the bottom of the net. And I was like, yeah, it was meant for us to lose tonight.
Number 11, or was it number 11 with the braids that had to jump?
Yep, number 11.
But y'all looking all right though. You probably the hardest thing is actually break down the roster because you got one senior.
We got 2 seniors.
Okay.
Jalen Edwards and Sanai Clark.
Sanai a senior?
Yeah, Sanai is a senior, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be tough. He's still trying to get his rhythm back. He came back too early for football because he wanted to play football for his last season, and he came back a little bit too fast from his knee surgery. But once he
get in shape,
gets back in shape and takes care of the ball more, he's gonna be a real tough guard. Jalen Edwards, we've had a couple of Division III coaches come in and look at him, some Division IIs as well, because he's just a hyper athletic guy that can
long
off the wing. Yep, very long, and can shoot the ball pretty good. Once he gets more of a tough edge on him, like you're not gonna do anything to me, he's gonna be just fine. But me and D Jack, we spoke about it, and we was like, he can go and be a Division III All-American if he wanted to.
Yeah, he just got to work and get that consistent jump shot.
Right. We have Malachi McCurdy, who
he done stepped. He played AAU for you?
Yep, he played AAU for me.
And he a junior?
Yeah, he's a junior this year.
You have to get on somewhere, but
the thing is, he didn't even what he's doing now, and I'm still in the group chat with like all of my AAU guys. They were like, "Yo, why you didn't play like that for us in the summertime?"
I seen that dunk. When you sent me that video, that dunk, I said, "Who that?"
Yeah.
Said, he done stepped his game. He done got taller too.
He's had some from the summertime. A lot of Division IIs and NAIAs have been calling for him. But once he keeps playing the way he's playing, he took Syracuse.com not mentioning him very personal, because he was like, you know what, we were a bad team last year because we were a young team,
Yeah, they
but
left a lot out.
I
Them whack ass
still averaged. He was
them
like, I
previews,
still averaged 17 and 10.
and they ain't even
And
put
they
that
just
in there.
left me out.
They ain't mentioned none of that in there.
Right. So he took it very personal, you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be fine. His little brother is the missing piece we've been missing. Like, he's left-handed guard, about 6'2", 6'3". He just started growing more. Scrappy, plays hard on both ends of the floor. He just has that hard working mentality that you're not gonna do nothing to him, but he thinks he can do everything to you.
Yeah, he bouncy too, and he get
Yeah,
up
he
on
is.
rebounds.
Yep.
What's the I don't even mean to be biased, but with the tall African, what's his name?
A tier, the tall one.
He he young too.
Yeah, Tier's only 15.
He got it. I mean, you could tell all he got to do is block shots and rebound, and that's a
Yep.
scholarship right there.
Yep. He's been blocking shots. He's been rebounding. He's been working on his mid-range jump shot.
I remember him walking in the gym for trials last year during the COVID season. I said, "Damn, what you getting for Brian?"
Couldn't even dunk, man. He
Yeah,
couldn't even dunk, man. We told him to dunk. D-Jack told him, yo, just grab the rim. He grabs the rim and like tries to swing and almost kills himself in the gym. And now when
he's about 150 pounds.
Yeah, but now like he's just jumping out the gym and like just tomahawking it every time that he touches it. You know what I'm saying? He's been putting in a lot of work with us through the spring and the fall. And you know, that's what a lot of people don't know about us at Nottingham, man. Like,
I was in the gym.
We keep them kids in the gym all year round. We probably give them a 2-week break after we lose our last game or we win our last game, and then we right back in the gym. Then I got the AAU going on, so I keep the kids constantly playing.
Christian stepped his game up too.
Christian definitely stepped his game up. He became a way better shooter too. He got some interest from Prairie View A&M just for his jump shot in the summertime. It was like one game he hit like 6 of them.
He gotta be a true one though, huh? Going forward.
Yeah, most likely. And you know, he doesn't have that real, I can get by anybody.
Yeah. But he's strong.
He's controlled and he's strong.
And he rebounds too.
And he rebounds the hell out of the ball. And he shoots. His jump shot is what's been the most improvement in his game.
How did you got subscribers on the JV team? I ain't caught them yet.
So we thought that JV had played Saturday against Edison Tech at Nottingham.
Oh, they did play?
Yeah, they played and it went to overtime. But they got some good crafty guys down there. So it's a lot of ninth graders. You know, we don't hold nobody back. You're not playing freshmen if you're good enough. So we got a couple of good players on the JV team that's tough. They took Edison Tech to overtime, and you know, they missed about 50 layups. But if they would have made all their layups, they would have blown Edison Tech out. And Edison Tech's JV team is a pretty good team.
That's true. So who's gonna take over JV for you?
Juwan Simmons.
Is that what the kid that's been with you?
Nah, so Shaitan Clark, the one that
Where are you doing?
He something happened with his family that he had to take care of. So he's stepping away to take care of his family. Juwan Simmons was a Nottingham grad.
D-Jack wanted him. I don't know who it is.
D-Jack wanted him in the program. So, you know, I always thought, you know, he was a hard worker and stuff like that. And then I'm probably gonna bring my boy Wonton on as the assistant.
I ain't seen him in the movie either. What are you doing?
He about to start working with my job. I work with Good Life.
Okay.
So he about to start working with us in the near future, and then they'll be over at Nottingham with us.
Yeah, I got you. Well, y'all say hello to the new Nottingham Varsity basketball coach. Coach Bellinger is in the building.
Definitely.
I gotta get to work or I'll stay and holler at you. But let them know I'm gonna be there this weekend. I'm at a banner there. We're gonna do interviews and all that. I just got the wireless mics, so I'm gonna try to
perfect.
I'll catch you at halftime, or if not after the game.
Definitely, however you want to do it, you know I support you, man.
And then yeah, man, I'll see you in a couple of days. And then shout out to D-Jack, man. D-Jack's he's going to Florida, right?
Yep, he's on his
Oh.
way. He's on the road down in.
He drove
He's
down
on the
there?
road right now.
He going to the
I just
Sunshine
spoke to
State.
him not too long ago.
I told him that he said he got some highlights of Mozzie. I told him to send me, and I'm gonna post them.
Yeah, I got him. He sent them to me too, so
did he?
I'll send them right to you.
Yeah, send them, and then I'm gonna post them. But again, shout out to the new varsity head basketball coach at Nottingham High School, Coach Bollinger.
Thank you, man.
I'll see you this weekend, dog.
Definitely see you this
All right,
weekend,
man.
bro.
I'll see you
All right.
later.